perfectly fine. Everything is great. Like I said, Haney's the least of my worries. If I wasn't scared to fight Tank, why would I be worried about a guy that can't crack an egg? It's not going to hurt me to be in the ring with him. The worst thing you could do to me is jab me. Great. What are you going to do about me when that is real? Like, it's not like I'm throwing some pebbles, bro. I'm hitting you with some like, even if it don't hit you fully, you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm scared. Like, he's going to be worried when these are 8-ounce gloves. These are not the pillow 10-ounce gloves that we fought in. Like, this is some you thought I hit hard back then. Bro, you have a whole nother thing coming for you. And this is not just a fight for me. This is deeper. This is.
So that was Ryan Garcia on a DAZN interview talking about his upcoming fight with Devin and Dream Haney. He states, Devin Haney, I don't really have much to worry about in the ring with Haney. If I got in the ring with Tank and I wasn't scared and I pressed Tank, why would I be afraid of Haney? He can't even crack an egg. He can't punch. On the surface, Ryan Garcia actually makes sense. That's actually a good question. Ryan gets in the ring, presses Tank. When, Tank is what we would call, what most people would call the destructive puncher with insane, quote unquote knockout power. So I definitely get that. You see, the problem is though, one thing is where Ryan is wrong is he probably believes the power thing. This has been something that has been hanging over Devin Haney's head, bro, since how long? Since, like I said, 135. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I think Devin Haney kind of made it a little worse on himself when it came to this power thing. When he actually asked Jorge Linares how was his power? Do he have punching power? I didn't really like that because that kind of put a spotlight on his punching power, man. And people been talking about it, but when he came out and they recorded him saying that, people started thinking like, yeah, this dude really don't believe in his power. And then when it comes to like the Regis fight, when he could have stopped him and he didn't go in and finish him, a lot of people started looking at that a little funny. So then when you get a Ryan Garcia in the ring, he is more experienced than Regis, been fighting longer than Regis, and has just as much power as Regis. Is Devin Haney, if he gets Ryan Garcia hurt at any point in his fight, is he going to go in for the kill and stop him? Or is it going to be a thing where they just comfortable just beating him on points and humiliating him, or whatever the case is? That's Devin's team. They're going to do what they want. But my recommendation is get Ryan the fuck out of there, bro. If you got him hurt, don't play with him, bro. And I mean, I didn't even like the Regis thing. He should have stepped on the gas a little bit more. Got him the fuck out of there. Because you can't play around. You don't want to keep your opponent around. If you can get him out, stop him if you can. If you got him in a vulnerable state, I feel like just get him out, man. Don't play with your fool. Just get him out. So I think Devin Haney has the IQ. I think they realize that Ryan is a different animal than Regis, bro. I understand, Regis was deemed as this big heavy puncher at 140. Yeah, no doubt. But Ryan did make a few points. But the thing is, though, just because you weren't afraid of Tank and his power doesn't mean Devin Haney ain't gonna hurt you. See, that's where Ryan is fucking up at. He probably think, okay, well, shit, I walk Tank down, I can walk Devin down too. And that's where I think the problems is going to start for Ryan Garcia. Now, don't get me wrong. There's always this possibility. Ryan is dangerous, bro. He got the power. He can definitely hurt Devin Haney. Now, Devin is he is stronger at 140. We've seen that already with the Regis fight. He has more punching power. He showed that already. So the durability, He took a few shots from Regis, so he's heavier, so he's gonna be more durable. All right, he's not as drained as he was at 135. We know this. So Ryan Garcia mentality, he can't go in there with that same mentality, bro. About how just because he walked Tank down with all his power, he think he gonna go in there and walk down Dev. And I think that's gonna be bad for him, bro. That's what they want him to do, bro. They want Ryan to walk in and be aggressive so he can get countered and hit with some shit that he ain't gonna see, or he ain't gonna expect it to hurt him. I think that's what's gonna happen. You might see Ryan get hurt in this fight by Devin Haney. You might see it, both of them might get hurt. But I think if anybody gonna get hurt first with their mentality and shit, it's probably gonna be Ryan Garcia. That doesn't mean Devin can't get hurt in this fight, but I think all of the antics leading up to all of this, man, I think, and the stuff Ryan is saying, unless because he knows, man, you're not gonna go in there and outbox Devin Haney. That's not gonna happen. Only chance he got is to go in there and try to dog walk Devin Haney. And the problem with that is when you try to dog walk a master boxer or whatever it is, a person that he's just a boxer or pure boxer, so people think, that's when you leave yourself open for counters. I told y'all, man, boxers that don't really have footwork, they more than likely always have some kind of problems with boxers. That boxers that can move around a lot. How many times have we seen this already? We seen dudes with higher IQs than Ryan Garcia struggle in the ring with boxers. So, I'm not gonna say Ryan doesn't have any kind of ring IQ, because to get to this level, you gotta have some kind of IQ. But it ain't at a level of a Boots Ennis and stuff like that. And they was having problems cutting off rings and shit like that. Come on, man. And arguably Devin's feet is way more educated than maybe a Karen, but that Karen Chukasan dude, I don't know, man. That dude right there, his movements is insane. You know what I mean? But I got a feeling that this is gonna end bad for Ryan, bro. Devin, the only thing I can say is Ryan's speed is insane. That dude's speed is nasty. Devin gotta watch out for that left hook, man. You gotta watch for that left. I think they're ready for him. They ready for him. But this is boxing, anything can happen. But this whole thing where Ryan think he's just gonna go in there because you have some amateur fights at a lower weight class with heavier gloves, that it's gonna be the same ball game. When Devin is grown, his man body is like he's grown into it already, and his strength. Yeah, so I see this being, he knows getting knocked out by Tank is not going to be as bad as Devin punching him all over the ring for 12 rounds and knocking him down various times in the fight, flash knockdowns. Ryan can be knocked down. He's already got knocked down by Luke Campbell, who ain't really a bigger puncher as Tank is, and he managed to knock him down. So I know for a fact Dev could definitely drop Ryan Garcia. So we'll see how it ends. Let me know what you think about what Ryan Garcia had to say about Devin is no real threat to him because he can't crack an egg. That's what he said. So he believes just because Devin doesn't have what we would call punching power, so a lot of people think. That's the only thing you got to worry about is his power. He's not worrying about anything else but his punching power. Bad mistake. Anyway, this is Rebel Life Boxing. Let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm off this.